Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about some specialized cell types. So in the previous video, we had a look at what systems are responsible for things like gas exchange and waste removal. Now we're going to have a look at some specific cell types that are specifically suited for things like gas exchange and obtaining nutrients. So if we have a look at this red blood cell here, so I'm sure you've seen an image of a red blood cell before, but the reason that they're shaped like this is because it increases their surface area for oxygen diffusion. So because they have this biconcave shape, it actually increases their surface area to volume ratio. So the higher that ratio is, so the higher the surface area is in relation to the volume, then it means that they have better oxygen diffusion for red blood cells. Now, the same idea applies for these cells here. Now we're specifically looking at the microvilli here. So microvilli are these sort of hair-like extensions coming off the epithelial cell. So these microvilli, what they do is they, again, increase the surface area for nutrient absorption. So these will be found in the digestive tract. And the reason that they're these hair shapes is so that they have more, so imagine that this is food, they have more exposure to the food. Because if there's more surface area, there's more chance of the nutrients being passed down into the cell to be used throughout the rest of the body. So that's why the microvilli have that shape, is to increase surface area to volume ratio to increase nutrient absorption. Now, there's also the composition of some organelles in cells. So if we have a look at a sperm cell, this is an example of an adaptation that the organelles have undergone. So specialized cells, such as sperm cells, they also contain different numbers and types of organelles depending on their function. So if we look at this cell here, sperm cells have many mitochondria and this tail or flagellum that is required for movement. So remember, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which means that it is responsible for energy production. So if we have more mitochondria, the cell will have more energy, and it means that it can move around for more or faster. And it's also why it has the tail, it's for that movement. So to summarize, the structure of specialized cells, including their shape, size, and the organelles, is related to their function, and it allows the body systems to operate efficiently. All right.